We're joined now by Dr. Beki from Hope Hearing. Thanks for speaking with us today, Dr. Beki.
Thank y'all so much for having me.
And tell us, what are some things people should know if they're looking to improve their hearing?
One of the first steps is a lot of times asking people around you if they've noticed anything going on with their hearing. Sometimes you don't know what you don't miss. From there, I'd say, calling us and having an appointment to evaluate your ears would be the next step.
And what happens at that appointment for that evaluation?
We will review the whole auditory system. Maybe it's wax, maybe it's fluid, but we'll look at all those things and make sure everything is looking good. And from there, we can really prescribe a custom treatment plan.
And is that intimidating for someone to go and take that first step to get their hearing addressed?
It can be, but most people say they wish they would have done it sooner by the time it's all said and done. But I think the initial, like, I might need something with my hearing can make people feel like not as good about themselves. But ultimately, hearing better gives you back so much of a quality of life and ability to connect with others.
And like you mentioned, hearing can affect other parts of your life too, beyond just your ears.
Right. So John Hopkins did a study, years ago that linked untreated hearing loss and dementia. So there's a huge correlation between cognitive function and your auditory system. So just having everything to be as healthy as possible is hugely important.
And also socially and making connections, it can be really hard to have a conversation if you can't even hear someone.
Right. People's ability to enjoy restaurants, group environments, church activities, it can really impact people's quality of life. We were actually looking at a study the other day that linked just how much the brain has to work to make up for a hearing loss that's untreated. So it's just a lot easier to hear better.
All right, Dr. Beki, thanks so much for speaking with us today.
Thank y'all for having me.
And stay with TV9, we'll be right back.